probably they are hurting themselves rather than helping themselves. So
Yeah.
I think that pretty much this is a today discussion, and off you go.
Okay, great. Yeah, we've been going through the whole process with relation to CSRD and ESRS,
Yeah,
double materiality analysis, et cetera, going through that whole process. And we were next going to go into, the more technical aspect of what IROs are, what data it
yeah,
includes, metrics, and that kind of stuff. I thought before we got into those mechanisms, that we would hit on, SMEs that are non-listed, the standards for them that are voluntary. But once again, one of my favorite sayings, it might be voluntary, but read the room.
yeah,
When it comes to stakeholders and the value stream, I question whether it's always, really, it's just not mandated by government. That doesn't
yeah,
mean that it's not necessary. It's
right,
voluntary, but it may also be necessary.
yeah,
And so I wanted to cover that space before we get into further detail, because quite frankly, there's a whole bunch of frameworks out there. It can get very confusing sorting out which is which.
right,
And we're also going to have a session on all of the frameworks that apply to EU companies and how they all work together.
yeah,
Quite frankly, that's an important session to have. So maybe we'll do that one as well in our next session before we move on to mechanisms,
right,
right?
perfect.
Okay, so I'm just going to share a quick presentation that I created for
Yep,
this. And hang on,
okay, it's
I got to
coming
move
up.
the screen share. Okay, now you just let me know if it's one that you can see.
Yeah, VSME reporting standards.
That's what we're going to be talking about today is VSME. Um, the intention is to empower micro and small enterprises in sustainability.
Right.
Okay. So we'll just move through this deck fairly quickly, and I'll be open to any questions that you have. Brian? All
Yep.
right.